It has come to my attention that perhaps one of my most effective coping strategies is misleading people. So I said in my last video, I think, maybe it was the one before, that I got very good at putting on an "I'm just fine" face. Because to show reactions of hurt or anger or confusion would just bring on things I didn't want to deal with. And so I guess you could call it a poker face, but an "I'm just fine" poker face. It's something that I have employed as a coping strategy into adulthood. I still do it. And I've done it in many of my videos when I've talked about painful things and I have a smile on my face. It's a coping strategy. But it doesn't give you a real picture of what it's like for me behind the scenes, I guess you could say. And so what was brought to my attention is that people may think that I just have breezed through my healing with a smile on my face and it's been no effort. And then they feel bad because it's scary, it hurts, it's slow going for their own healing. And so it makes me look like I've got some magical powers. So I'm here to tell you, healing is not easy, and it hasn't been for me either. It's just that I have gotten so used to putting on that "I'm okay" face that it's become who I am. But so you don't think that I have some special powers at healing and have breezed through it, so you don't feel like you're not doing it as well, let me tell you this. I have cried more than you know. I have screamed in frustration until my throat hurt. And then I was frustrated because the ways I had tried to release my anger hadn't worked. My life is just one big frustration, really. I learned of something a few months ago that I had never heard of, and it's me. It's called high-functioning anxiety. So someone that has high-functioning anxiety can look to the world as if they have no struggles at all. It doesn't mean that inside they aren't, you know what anxiety feels like. It doesn't mean that I haven't had major bouts of depression. Trust me, I have. I just have gotten so good at being stoic, I guess. Don't think I'm not just like you. Don't think that I have somehow figured out a way to fly by the pain. It hurts to heal this stuff. It hurts me as much as you. You know, I don't think I've ever hurt as much, except for losing my first baby, as I did when I felt rejected and abandoned by my twin flame those years ago. And honestly, I wasn't sure if I could get through it, because I knew it was me rejecting me. And then I had to face that I literally hate myself. I had to learn how to forgive myself, then for hating myself. I mean, there's all sorts of shit that comes up in healing that we just don't anticipate. So if you think you can plan it all out and anticipate everything that will happen, no, it doesn't work that way. Just by surprise, something will come up and it'll be like someone punched you in the gut. It may be hard for me to cry here in the videos, but I could have made a new ocean probably with all the tears. And you may think I have it all together, but that's just because I'm high functioning. Sometimes I'm so anxious. I'm not sure how to get through because I've used all my coping skills. I will literally rock sometimes to soothe myself. So if you are under that impression that everything has been easy for me and so there must be something wrong with you, that you're struggling with getting through it or tackling certain things that you know are going to be incredibly painful or are taking a long time to resolve these things, no, you're no different than I am. You're not in remedial healing. See, I always have to go back to some kind of quip. That's another coping skill. Guys, this stuff is hard, but it'll be worth it. You just have to know that you are worth it because that's what it comes down to. You are worth it. And you may have tons of people in your environment that are telling you you were just fine as you were. And of course, to them, you were just fine because you were so easily manipulated. Do the healing. And then someday you'll be able to turn and look at those people and say, you know what? Fuck off. I get to live my life the way I want to. And I'm going to keep healing because I'm going to be happy.